Hello. If you're looking for Lesson 3 homework practice, functions and equations, Chapter 8, you came to the right place. Okay, write an equation to represent each function. Number 1, input x and output y. The equation would be y equals 7x. Because if you look at it, it looks like they're multiplying the 1 times 7, 2 times 7, 3 times 7, and you get your answer. See how the answer is very consistent? Number 2, also multiplication, 0 times 0 is 0. 1 times 9 is 9. So y equals 9x. Number 3, same thing, you're multiplying. You go 1, 3, 2, 26. What are they doing? They're multiplying by 13. So 13x, y equals 13x. Number 4 is different. The numbers on top, the x is larger than the bottom. So it must be the opposite of multiplication. What is it? Division. Correct. So we are going to use y equals x over 10. And it becomes a division problem that way. Or you can write it y equals 1 over 10x. I like x equals x over 10 better. Number 5 is 0, 1. So the same. Now here you got to look and see what's the output sequence. 1 to 5, 6 to 11. It looks like there's a 5 going on there. So y equals 5x plus 1. And we look at the x and the y here for 21, we see the numbers are going 16, 16, 16. So it must be, it's by 4 then. So y equals 4x plus 5. Number 7, graph the equation. So all we're doing is graphing. So you look at the problem, you go x, y, 0, 1, 2, 3, and then we have to find out the y. We find out the y by inputting the numbers in here. And when you do, then you graph it. You get these numbers and you graph them. And always remember, x is this way across and y is up. Okay? All right, never forget that. The xy here is the same thing. You go 0, 1, 2, 3 and figure out what the problems are when you input them in there, and you get your answers and then you graph them. Same here. You put the x and the y, 0, 1, 2, 3, and you input them in the x pot and you get your y, then you graph it. Love graphing. So easy. Let's do number 10 now. This one's a little tricky. So let's read it and see what's going on. A cell phone company charges $40 a month plus $2 for each time of use each time of use of the service. The equation is x equals 40 plus 2x. Oh, we have the equation now. Describes the amount y and a cell phone user would pay if they use the phone for x minute out of the service. Graph the function. That's all we got to do. Graph the function. So graphing the function, we got to use the formula to make sure that 0, 1, 2, 3, and they want to know 5 and 10. So there they are. So you go 40, 42, 44, 46, 50, and 60. When you're done with that, you put your answers in your worksheet and you're done. Thank you. Bye. I'll see you next time. Have a great day.